What's good? Welcome to the crib, MTV. Out here in the backyard, I'm gonna check out the garden, show you kind of what I've been working on, trying to get ready for this new spring season. I've been starting some new plantings. Got some old plants I'm trying to bring back to life. You know, the overwintering was a little rough, a little negligent, some of them. But yeah, so let's get to it. Yeah, so we got up here first. We got our brand new edition of rose. I've got two of them, and they're going to be centerpieces on the front staircase once they're ready to go out. And they've got a nice two-tone look to the flowers. And these are some of the herbs that we got started. So we got some rosemary, took some cuttings off of it. So hopefully it will make some new rosemary plants for later. And we got some more marigolds out here. Some stuff my wife planted. These are some yellowneck squash. We got here the crown jewel of my entire collection. Got our 15-year-old saguaro cactus. And we got some mint going over here. Some more stuff ready to get planted up. And now we're going to move out to the main part of the garden. So that structure right there is where I'm starting most of my stuff. Just get out of the rain, the wind, sun. And back here up at the garage, I've got some kumquat trees holding it down. They're brand new. So we're hoping they'll take off really good. And we're coming into along the side of the garage here. I've got some wooden beds that I need to get put out. And then we have our strawberry beds. And it goes along pretty much the entire perimeter of the garage on this side. And planted amongst the strawberries, we also have some cauliflower and some romaine lettuce, just to kind of fill in the spots, get a little extra going. But as you can see, the strawberries, they're cranking out a lot of flowers right now. So hopefully we get some berries here soon. You can see the little ones starting to develop in there. Yeah, they're looking super nice. Got some potatoes and onions in this bed right here. And I have a series of 5 metal beds planted down the perimeter of the fence line. And those are going to be like, your cash crops, tomatoes, peppers, root crops, that sort of thing. And then I have 4 tree spots planted. Right now there's only 2 mulberry trees. Hoping to get some more, maybe some other tree varieties, maybe some pomegranates, that'd be nice. We got a fig tree right here, some mint, a little bit of lavender. Right here you can see, got some beets poking up. I'm gonna have to come in and thin some of them. There's a little bean volunteer, probably from the last year. Got a nice looking mulberry tree right here. This got planted last year, so hopefully might get lucky and have some berries off that this year. Now this bed right here is a late harvest of garlic. I'm getting ready to, or late planting of my garlic, and I'm getting ready to harvest this today. I'm not expecting a whole lot to come from this. I'm probably expecting, maybe individual little bulbs. I'm not expecting any big multi-bulb bunches. This bed right here, I've already removed the pine mulch, and you can see these ones are looking pretty sad. We're gonna harvest them. I did a test pull of one, and this is one of the smaller ones. So not much going on here, but better than nothing. Got some chives, some more rosemary, another lavender plant. This was a fig tree, but it looks like it did not make it through the winter. So we'll see if it does anything. Plan for the worst, hope for the best. Is what it is. Got another mulberry tree right here. And this bed, this is going to be some tomatoes and some marigolds. There's some little seeds popping out right there for tomatoes. Tomatoes aren't looking too hot, so we might have to do a replanting of those, but it is what it is. You gotta roll with the punches. And then the property also had a couple features already on it. So we have this oak tree right here. It's an older oak, but it does produce quite a few acorns. So you just pick them up off the ground. Of course, you gotta fight the squirrels for them, but you know, it is what it is. And we also have this pine tree behind me here, which I'm gonna do some trimming on because it's very lopsided, but who knows? Maybe a tree house there one day for baby girl. And we get, you know, you get pine needles. You could, in theory, get pine nuts, but I've never beat the squirrels to them. They know they're out there quick. But you know, pine needles, you got 3 times more vitamin C than lemons per pound. Like, of course, it tastes like Christmas, but you know, could be worse. And then, yeah, that's it so far for this year. I'll keep you posted.